Welcome to Soaps.com. I'm Kristen Burt. Joining us today is Dancing with the Stars pro Britt Stewart, who's giving us some fun insight into the new season and what fans can expect from her partner, Adrian Peterson. We are on the heels of season 32, and you have a football player, Adrian Peterson. Yeah. Do you feel the pressure to deliver? Because historically, football players have done incredibly well on this show.
Yes, I am so thrilled to be paired with a pro athlete this season. I had Johnny Weir my first season, but this is completely different. This is a football player. And yes, I am definitely putting pressure on myself. And I know that we're going to have expectations to go out to that ballroom and absolutely kill it, because the track record of football players, we all know. Several of them have won. So I'm going to manifest that, just like I manifest my partnership with Band-Aid, and maybe we'll see what happens in a couple months.
At the start of the season, I know these are the tough weeks because you just have to get out there on the floor for the first time to that first live show. But what is Adrian's strength so far, and what is his greatest challenge right now?
Absolutely. His strength is that pro athlete mentality and work ethic. He really wants to be here, and he's taking the competition seriously. But also at the same time, I'm breaking years and years of a football career. I'm breaking those habits that, he wants to step back, and I'm like, no, you got to cha-cha forward. So
that frame.
Yes, the frame. Don't worry. We're going to get it together.
Do you have him hanging over the bar yet?
You know what? Yes, I have all of my tips and tricks, and he's got them, and he will be ready for premiere day.
I love that. And, this season we are going to be minus Len Goodman. I was in that studio when he announced his retirement. And of course, we lost him over the summer. Do you have one great memory of Len that will always stick with you?
I do. Like you said, Len's passing this year really was a heartbreak, not only for the Dancing with the Stars community, but the ballroom community and family. He was such a prevalent figure in dance and in ballroom dance. And so he will be incredibly missed this year. It's not going to be quite the same looking over at the judges table without him. But yes, I remember my very first season as a troupe member on Dancing with the Stars. We did this whole Len Goodman hosted dance. It was like a samba tutorial, and he was showing us how to do samba. And then we went out there and danced. And it was really my first time really getting to know him and getting to work with him. And, and me and my mom even laugh about it, because her favorite part was Len said yeah, baby, when we started doing bachacatas or something like that. So, I would say that's one of my favorite memories, and it happens to be my first memory and interaction with Len, but he will be very missed this season.
Are we getting a tribute dance to him, maybe?
I don't know, actually. I hope so.
I know Derek's talked about it, so if anyone has something in the works, it's probably Derek Huff.
It probably is. Not surprising there.
Now that you're a seasoned veteran on the show, I love that I'm able to say that about you. What do you think now really makes for a good partner, and what makes for a challenging partner in the rehearsal room?
Great. That is very weird to hear. I cannot believe that this is my 9th season on Dancing with the Stars. I talked to you right after my first season on Troop. It's insane. And my 4th season as a pro. To be honest, it hasn't changed, I think, from my first year as a pro. To have someone that really wants to be there and that's vulnerable to share their experience with all of America, no matter what, is what's really important to have in a partner. That motivation and determination and openness to the process is something that you can't teach, really. And so I would say that that's the best thing about a partner that is wanting to be there throughout the whole process.
And the challenging part?
Oh, the challenging part. Oh, I guess it's the opposite of that. Someone that doesn't want to be there, because even if they are dance challenged or really blessed with the ability to learn dance or to be a dancer, if your heart's not in it, everybody can see it. Because on Dancing with the Stars, if you're not vulnerable, if you're not ready to just be there, everybody, this is our 32nd season. everybody, including us, the audience, we all know, you can just see it. You can see that honesty, you can see that authenticity. And if it's not there, then that is the biggest challenge.
I always know when someone's ready to go. I always do, even as a viewer. I'm like, they're done. They've accomplished what they want to, and they're ready. They're tired. Now that you've had several seasons under your belt too as a pro, is there one dance with one of your celebrity partners that you wish you could go back and redo or relive, whether it's because you screwed up or whether because it was so magical you want to live that moment again?
Let's see. Well, I will say I have a couple things. I would say I would love to go back to my first season with Johnny. I was so blessed to have him as my first partner. I mean, I still go back and it's one of my favorite seasons. And I think because it was my first time, I wish that I could go back and relive it and be more present and like enjoy it a little bit more, because I was just stressed and trying to please so much. But I would definitely go back and I would do my jazz with Daniel Durant. It's the one where the music cut out. I would do that again and I would extend it. I would make it like 5 minutes long. I'd make it a full production.
I think you can still do that. You know that?
I do. It's so funny. Some of the fans have been like, okay, we would have loved to see a freestyle from the two of you. Can you please create something? So maybe that'll happen.
Yeah, maybe after the season. I mean, is he helping you partner if you have to work out some choreo behind the scenes? You can do that.
Well, he's really busy right now, so he hasn't helped me quite yet, but he's also fangirling so hard because he is from Minnesota. And so the fact that I'm partnered with Adrian is like a dream for him. He's just going to be the biggest supporter of me, but also a fangirl in the audience. But I would love to connect the two of them so he can give some advice to Adrian and just about, what it's like to be on the show as a non-dancer.
And he also understands your experience too, which I think is beautiful. You need that support when it gets tough. One final question. Is there a celeb? I'm not going to ask who your dream partner is because I know everyone asks you that, but is there a celeb that you think like, why haven't they done the show yet? They seem to be like the most obvious person who would fit perfectly on Dancing with the Stars.
Yeah. And I can't believe I'm going to say this because unless she requested to be with another woman, it probably wouldn't be my partner. But I feel like Sophia Wiley would be amazing on Dancing with the Stars. She's like relevant. She's in it. She's not a trained dancer, but she's been in musicals. So she would have that advantage. And she just seems super sweet too. So I think she would be fantastic.
And part of the Disney family. So it works perfectly. All right. If viewers want to take a look at Share the Movement, learn more, where can they find you?
Absolutely. You can go to our website at sharethemovementnow.org. Follow us on Instagram at sharethemovementnow. And then, of course, for all things Band-Aid brand, our tone and our partnership and initiative, you can also follow Band-Aid at Band-Aid brand on Instagram.
Oh, it was such a delight seeing you. I miss you.
I know, I miss you too. Hopefully we'll get to see each other in person soon.
I hope so. Take care, Britt.
Bye.